Willkommen!
Willkommen zum unser Oktoberfest.
Welcome to our Livestream Oktoberfest.
Well, it's been a heck of a year. Obviously, 2020 has been one to forget, really. But we've got a lot to be thankful for. And although we can't Oktoberfest in person, we won't let Oktoberfest be denied. We're going to bring it to you via live stream. So, yeah.
Yeah, this year we brought the party to you. Obviously, the pandemic has canceled our opportunity to get together like we normally do in our big giant party. And we thought, well, what can we do instead? And the idea was, well, let's package it up, the key elements, and get them out to you. So many of you have received the Oktoberfest kit box, and it has like 4 key elements in it. And in a minute, we're going to go and unpack our boxes, and we're going to get some instructions about how to actually use your Oktoberfest kit so you can do it properly. It's really important. But first, let's take a look at our set behind us. This is just awesome. It was designed by David Optenweier, one of our employees, and it is just over the top. You know, so it's really cool. We're hunkered down in the studios here in Ballard at almost 6 feet apart. Delivering our fantastic Oktoberfest to you.
If any of you fine folks out there have any theater needs, we're going into theater development, so that'll be our next business.
All right, hey.
So, purpose of Oktoberfest, this started, gosh, I think we're on our 16th annual. Some of you have been collecting T-shirts along over the years, and buttons and stickers. But just as a reminder, the genesis of this party was to thank the people, for you guys, the hands that craft this work. We're incredibly grateful to work with such wonderful and talented people. From our employees, the craftspeople whose hands that build these wonderful buildings, the design community, architects, interior designers who we have the pleasure of working with, incredibly talented design community in Seattle, and to our clients who make all of these projects possible and fund all this work. We couldn't be happier to be doing all this work for you guys. Yeah, very honored.
We're blessed. I mean, it's just the amount of gratitude we have for everybody and your support and trust in us to do what we do is just fantastic. So thank you again from both of us.
Just a quick reminder, this is a live stream, so this is live. You can share your photos of you guys Oktoberfesting. On the screen, you'll see a hashtag or an email. Just click a cell phone photo of yourselves or you and your family Oktoberfesting and send it to one of those, and maybe we'll throw it up on the screen here and share with everybody how everyone's Oktoberfesting with each other.
We're going to actually collect the pictures, and then at the end of the program here today, we're going to assemble them in a slideshow, so we'll see what everybody's up to.
There are children watching, so we need to keep that PG, so careful with your cell phone.
You know who we're talking to. All right. Hey, tell you what, let's break open the kit, right? So here we go. Oktoberfest kit.
Ta-da! Kit in the mail.
All right, you got to
what's inside
here. Let's pop it open and take a look at what's inside. So,
that's a good saying. Good way to start.
Yep. A little thank you from us. But let's get to the good stuff.
So, first essential is we've got to have a T-shirt. We'll get to that in a moment. T-shirt's included.
T-shirt. All right, we'll get to that. Next thing, beverage of choice for Oktoberfest.
Oh, very nice.
And this year we went with the classic Hofbrau original, what you'd find in Munich if you were there for Oktoberfest yourself.
That's a classic Oktoberfest brew.
In a moment, we'll show you how to utilize this tool. Along with that, in
a proper Oktoberfest, you don't drink out of the bottle. No. You gotta pour it into a nice glass.
Yeah,
so,
show a little
glass
right?
for you.
A vessel for the beer.
And you can't just put the glass on your expensive table, so we got a custom-made coaster for you.
And a few coasters thrown in there for you. A few stickers, throw that on your fridge or your hard hat. A little food. We'll talk about bratwurst and Landjäger a little bit later.
Unfortunately, we can't come to everybody's home and barbecue bratwurst, although we thought about it. But we went with these Landjägers from Bavarian Meats, also a local German company. Here's a shout out to Bavarian Meats. These are very tasty.
Right. And also included in there is a pretzel. It's a handmade pretzel for us here in the Seattle area. But I have to issue a health warning. One of the things we didn't plan for is how fresh these pretzels were going to be. Some of you may have experienced a little bit of mold on your pretzel. If that's the case, throw it away.
Or just knock the mold off and continue to party.
Yeah, well,
the beer's going to take care of it.
That's what Walter would say.
So
we'll get to the pretzel in a minute. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Walter, I think a good Oktoberfest, step one is to enjoy a nice tasty beverage or to get one ready to go so you can get into the Oktoberfest spirit.
Yep.
And who better to show us how to properly pour an Oktoberfest beer than Walter Toth, the founder of the company and the OG, the original German here in town. So
That's right.
Let's go to Walter and see if he can show us how to pour that
Get ready
beer.
to open your beer. Pay attention.
My name is Walter Toth, and I will teach you how you properly open a beer. You have to have an opener, which is a very good device, and then very slowly open the cap. Oh. And then you hold it in an angle and pour very slowly. And you have a nice bloom on it, and that is really tasting good. Okay, cheers and happy Oktoberfest. That tastes good.
Nice job, Walter.
Thanks, Opa.
All right.
Let's see if we can, you taught us well.
All right, let's see if I can, got you started there. Excellent.
Nice.
Cool.
And
All right,
pose it.
cheers. Pose it. All right, we're off and running. Actually, it kind of looked like Dad was maybe practicing a little bit ahead of the actual filming of that. So we'll be checking in on Walter throughout the night on how he's doing with his beer.
But bear in mind, he is a professional. So,
That's true.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Don't try that at home if you're an amateur.
Years of experience.
Yeah. So that's our first essential, is a nice fresh poured Bavarian beer. What's next? Well, our t-shirts.
Clothing, I think. Yeah.
Let's take a look at, over the years, we've had a lot of t-shirts designed. And we should take a look at what this year has brought us.
Hi, I'm Rick Worden, Superintendent with Toth Construction. I've been with the company for 16 years, and I am the self-appointed construction fashion expert. This year's Oktoberfest t-shirt, designed by Don and Ryan Clark at Invisible Creature, is the pinnacle of design, style, and sophistication, featuring the finest textiles fashion has to offer. It feels about as close to silk as a cotton t-shirt can. Take a moment to admire this year's color palette. After considering a wide range of shades and aesthetic mood boards, we decided to go cutting edge with a sleek black design. Notice the length of the sleeve is several inches below the elbow. This is what we in the industry, or in the know, like to call short sleeve, ideal for functionality and style for the everyday fashionista. This shirt has some sleek, novel features, such as a front, as well as a back. Perfect for those days you wake up and think, wow, I'd like to wear a shirt today. With draping and silhouette designed to flatter and complement any occasion's outfit, don't be afraid to pair your Toth Construction Oktoberfest 2020 t-shirt with jeans for a casual look, or layered over your favorite formal wear for an avant-garde black tie ensemble. Cozy night in? This shirt will keep you comfy. Hot date? Perfect. Off to the opera? Pack your Toth shirt. Clothes shopping? Don't need it. You already have the only shirt you need. This fabulous top will take you through all 4 seasons, just enough time to receive next year's fresh new design.
Woo!
Wow, those are nice. Thank you, Rick. Here's this year's design. You all have that in your box. This design was from Invisible Creature, Ryan and Don Clark. Thank you very much, boys, for all your wonderful design talents.
Yeah, I especially love the little hashtag on the back, kind of like it made a little mistake in 2020, and just make it kind of a memorable moment there. Yeah, interesting. All right.
So, thank you for the t-shirts. We've gathered them over the years. Some of you may even have the whole suite of t-shirts from, 15, 16 years ago till now. So we've definitely given you a wardrobe.
Yeah. We have. Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we should check in on Walter to see how he's doing on that beer.
Cheers. Really good beer.
We concur, Walter. That is a darn fine beer. Very appropriate for Oktoberfest.
Yeah. Next we're gonna talk about bratwurst. This is the third element of our Oktoberfest kit. But I couldn't help but notice you got a little. It looks like there's a fly. Right
Fly?
there. Yeah, and nothing. I mean, nothing's more disgusting than a fly on your bratwurst. So let me just stand still. Let me help you out with that. My little fly swatter. Ready? All right. Better?
Thank you. That was a close call.
Yeah. Okay.
Wouldn't want that sitting there for over 2 minutes.
Okay. Bratwurst.
Speaking of bratwurst, our next essential ingredient to properly Oktoberfesting, you wouldn't want to fly on your bratwurst, certainly. So I think we should go to our resident grilling expert, Josh, to learn how to properly produce or create barbecue, grill, a bratwurst.
Grill master.
Grill master.
Yeah. Josh Hill.
Hi, I'm Josh. You just got home from work. It's a beautiful fall evening. Leaves are changing. It's Oktoberfest season. And you think, what better way to spend Oktoberfest than with a delicious bratwurst? But then you think, gosh, I don't really know how to cook a bratwurst. What the hell am I going to do? Well, lucky for you, I'm here to be your grill master for the evening, so stick around and I'm going to show you how to make a sausage that everyone's going to want to put in their mouth. Okay, so we're out here at the barbecue palace where I'm going to show you how to grill a brat. That's right, I said you can grill. Brats are not to be fried in a pan, boiled, microwaved, and absolutely under no circumstances cooked on a gas grill. Actually, I'm kidding about the last part. You can use any grill that you like, as long as it's a Weber kettle. Okay, so here's what we're going to need to make this a successful evening. We've got our charcoal. Just so happens my neighbor burned down his kid's treehouse yesterday, so this actually worked out pretty good for me, but feel free to use whatever charcoal you can get your hands on. And of course we have the stars, the bratwurst. Now, you don't want to use any old bratwurst. You want to use quality, handmade, German-style bratwurst. None of that store-bought Johnsonville crap. Another important tool is beer. It's got to be German beer. It can't be anything but German beer. And you just can't grill without it. And people will tell you otherwise, they're wrong. So let's start with the beer. Okay, so we got the grill good and hot. We're going to go ahead and put the sausages on now. Okay, so these guys have been cooking for a while, and let's check them out and make sure they're done. So we'll just lift the lid here, and oh yeah, these look delicious. You can tell that they're done because they're a nice golden brown color, nice and firm, and they're leaking just a little bit, you know, so a leaky sausage, not always a bad thing. So let's just get these guys off the grill and get them on the plate to rest for a few minutes, and then we're into some good eats. Dogs are off, they're rested. We're going to go ahead and put the wiener in the bun here, and we'll get her dressed up with our favorite conduit. I prefer spicy brown mustard. You can use whatever you want as long as it's mustard. You know, some people like to use ketchup, but really not supposed to do that unless of course you call it like hot dog sauce or something like that, then I guess it would be okay. So let's go ahead and get our mustard in here, and we'll throw a few onions on, and we're good to go. All right, so our brats are cooked, they're all plated up. It's a beautiful evening. I love sitting out here under the sky and enjoying my bratwurst. It's something that you definitely want to enjoy, savor every bite, and yeah, delicious. Sorry about that.
Awesome. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, way to go, Josh. You have a few girls in your
Yeah.
girl palace.
Couple.
You know what I think Josh needs?
I think he needs a new grill.
I think he needs another grill. Yeah,
I think it'd be perfect. It was purple with a nice gold W on there for his tailgating.
Yeah.
That's what's missing.
Right. All right. So this is the time where if you aren't actually grilling for our Oktoberfest, you can break out the land. Yeah, you got a class. You want one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
please.
really good. Bavarian Meats, by the way, old company as well, family owned, and we've been going to Bavarian Meats since we were born. So
We did.
50 plus years.
After German school every Saturday.
That's right.
Thank you, Mom. Hey, just a shout out to Josh. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure I'm a young one. Josh is actually a very accomplished grill master. He travels the country to
Yep.
different
Okay, then.
grilling seminars. I don't know. I'm gonna die and gag on this. But thank you for that. If you ever get a chance to enjoy his fine meat, go for it. The guy's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's time for a sip of beer. First of all, thanks for everybody putting your comments in the chat. We're kind of seeing those roll through, so it's awesome to see you all virtually. So keep it up; it's a lot of fun. And let's go check back with Dad, see how Walter's doing. Seemed like he was doing great with his beer before, so I'm kind of curious how things are going.
Very good beer.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
All right,
All right. Well,
he seems to be doing fine.
so we got a beer.
Yeah.
We got a T-shirt. We've got our Landhanger, Bratwurst. What's missing?
Pretzel,
Pretzel.
right?
Of course. And if you're going to eat a proper Oktoberfest pretzel, it's got to come with a nice German sharp mustard.
Yeah, it's just the right thing to do. Like Josh mentioned in his video, you gotta have mustard. It just
No
makes it
ketchup.
taste that much better.
Gotta be
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustard. There's like a whole range of mustards, right? So you can go German and French and so on and so forth, which got us to thinking. We're like, well, hold on a second. If there's so many mustards to choose from, and we're equitable, any mustard would be fine for us. We decided, why not step it up a level? Why not take it to that ice bucket challenge type contest and challenge our staff to try a pretzel with the spiciest mustard we could find? So we hunted around and we found something made with ghost pepper. It is singeing. It is just terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we went out to the field and we said, hey, I challenge you to take a piece of pretzel, dip it in this mustard and eat it. We're going to film you and your reaction, and then you're going to be allowed to challenge somebody else.
And whatever's left over, we could use as paint stripper on the job. So it's got dual purpose.
Yeah, well, here's how that turned out.
My name is Alex. I'm a carpenter apprentice, and I just want to go home. America's hottest? Right. Ollie Hill, I challenge you.
Chris, I am a finished foreman, and the one thing that I know is I'm definitely not going to handle this well. Here we go. At first, I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Okay. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. Let me challenge the folks back at the office.
Hi, my name's Erin. I am the Toth Care Manager at Toth Construction. I understand that the office staff has been challenged to a hot, spicy, scary mustard eating contest. And I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it a try. Leave it to the ladies. Okay, I'm ready. I have a towel, I have a spit bowl, I have water, I have beer, and I have a pretzel and the really scary mustard. So I'm gonna give this a try. You ready? I'm ready. I think I'm ready. That's not scary. It's totally fine. Are you sure this isn't mayonnaise? Totally fine. I don't know what's wrong with those guys, but No problem. However, I think it would be really cool to challenge Eric and Klaus. Now.
Ha!
All right.
Challenge accepted.
We're ready.
All right, give me a
I don't
piece of
believe
that
you.
pretzel.
They think we're faking
All
it or
right, so we
something.
got our ghost pepper mustard here.
Yep. You ready for this?
No.
I'm not. Spicy is not my big thing. So. All right.
Give it a try.
This might go on your employee review, Aaron.
It's good
It's
pretzel.
starting off fine. Now. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! That's hot.
That's
All
good.
right.
Woo. Yeah. Thankfully, my wife's brother brought some milk. Oh. Yeah. You smell
suck.
everything.
That's terrible.
Yeah, not good.
Who does that and enjoys that?
Some very strange people.
All right.
Wow. That just brings more into focus the importance of beer at Oktoberfest. So let's check back with Walter, see how he's doing on that Hofbrauhaus.
Back.
Recovering. All right. All kidding aside, now that we have our essentials, we've got our t-shirt, we've got our beer, we've got our pretzel with way too hot mustard, and we've got our meat device, which is either a Landjäger or a Bratwurst for those that are lucky enough to have a real Bratwurst. You can have those tonight, it's not too late.
Yeah, the 4 essentials of the kit are done.
Yeah.
We are ready.
We want to take a moment to celebrate everyone now that we have all of our essentials, and we want to give a big shout out to our design community, our architects and interior designers that we have the privilege and the honor of building their designs sincerely. We mean that. It's just a real honor to build some of the design work that's in Seattle. It's such a talented group, community in Seattle, and to be working within that community and be selected to do some of their projects. We just feel really honored, and we're tickled every day to be able to work with you guys. So we thought, let's check in with that design community, see how they're Oktoberfesting. Hopefully they're doing a good job. Let's see how they're doing.
Cheers from all of us at KPLA, coming to you from Whidbey Island.
Cheers, everybody at Toth. Have a great Oktoberfest.
Prosit from Gillette Hummus Dribdall.
Zum Wohl, Prost.
Cheers! Happy Oktoberfest! Salud! Yeah. Salud! Kampai!
Happy October, everyone, from DeForest Architects, or as they say in Armenia,
Well. So here's to staying positive and testing negative.
Cheers, everyone. It's October.
Cheers to Toth.
Auf Wiedersehen to one and all. Happy Oktoberfest.
I'm Prosit from AOME Architects.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How do I stop this thing?
Well done. Here's to you
Well
guys.
done. Yep, absolutely.
Glad to see you guys all festing successfully.
Yeah.
Here's to the architects and the designers.
Prost. Awesome. Hey, while we're doing that, actually, I'm a little worried about Dad.
We should probably check back with him and see how he's coming along.
Check back with Walter. Yeah, let's see how Walter's doing.
Really good beer. Cheers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we need to get him to slow down a little
Yeah.
bit. Or maybe not.
Yeah. I think we should, our middle brother, Chris. Chris, if you're watching, maybe you should go over to...
Intervention, send him over.
Go over to Opa's house. Help him out there a little bit. So. All right. Okay. Next most important thing. There is an age-old argument, right, about who is more essential. You know, who is the key, the
Who plays
crux?
a more essential role in the constructive process on our side of things.
Yeah. Is it the project manager or is it the superintendent, right? It's a tough one. We have both at Toth Construction, and Klaus and I, we stand back and we're like, you guys hash it out.
I think it's time we let them prove this once and for all.
And luckily for us, we thought of an idea of how to do that, right? Obstacle course, of course.
Yeah.
So
normally we combine beer with some dangerous activity like axe throwing.
Right.
Or hammerschlagen.
Operating some sort of power tool or avoiding the prize polizei as they careen through the crowd.
But this year, we thought we'd challenge the superintendent and or project manager to see if they can avoid hurting themselves.
Right. So the project management staff picked their volunteer as tribute, and as did the superintendent staff. And this is how it turned out.
We're going to start out with our PPE protection, gloves, hat, vest, and of course we need some beer to go along with the Oktoberfest theme. The guys will get all geared up. They will be crossing a very dangerous beam activity. Just about the same thing that happens in the Olympics, but more suited to construction. They will be going underneath another beam and then serpentining their way through a very dangerous garbage can obstacle course and to test their skills. And then we'll be at the Toth desk where they will answer some phone calls and do a little paperwork. And then hopefully nobody will get a paper cut. That's very dangerous. And then we'll move on to finishing the race by ending up at the sawhorses and placing the beers in the correct location. And that will determine where our contestants will end up in the Toth family field here.
Hi, Grant Barney, Toth Construction, superintendent. My fighting weight, 205. My COVID weight, 205 plus. Pronoun preference, if you ask my family, it's dumbass or Senor Dumas. And project managers are Bean Can Nancy's.
My name is Mike Colenso. I am a project manager here at Toth Construction. My fighting weight, I think, is around 175. COVID weight is probably 178. So, you know, I'm eating a lot of vegetables lately, Grant, and I'm ready to take this superintendent, who is a knuckle-dragging troglodyte, to town. So let's dance. Superintendent, who is a knuckle-dragging troglodyte, to town. So let's dance.
Nice job, Grant. Nice job, Grant. Way to go. I've already heard from Mr. Colenso, the project manager, that he's already in training for next year. So watch out.
Well, I see a reason for controversy here, Eric. I don't know. Clearly, the PMs were a bit uncoordinated in their effort to get through that obstacle course, but leave it to the superintendents to breeze through that paperwork with a couple of slaps at the notebook and off they go.
Yeah,
much more attention to detail by the project manager team.
I did notice that he barely made the phone call. I didn't even see that he pushed any buttons. It was just like, I don't care about talking to anybody.
But he did not fall off the balance beam. So
No. But it did look like they were drinking a few beers before they actually started the obstacle course. So.
Speaking of drinking beers, I'm getting a little worried about good old Dad there.
Yeah, after that last one, it was kind of like, I don't know, Walter. So
might be time to check in on.
All right, well, let's do one more check in. Yeah, I don't know.
We can't find him apparently. Camera's been dysfunction.
I think he's probably on a bathroom break. I'm gonna say that. So.
Okay, we'll check in with him later.
All right. Well, hey, that was the end of our video series. We wanted to thank Emma Toth. She is the writer, producer, videographer, and everything on those. So, Emma, nice job. We had a great time.
Emma.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
But in all seriousness, all kidding aside, the work that we do is really about community and relationships, and we're so grateful for each of you. Everyone is part of the solution in doing these projects.
Well, our reputation is everything, right? That's what we build on. We call ourselves a family business, and we want to walk the talk as best as possible. That's very important for us to treat everybody in our company just like family, as well as our entire build community. And to do that, it's our mission to be truthful and transparent and expect people to trust us, which is a high mark, right?
We talk a lot at Toth Construction about it being a family here, and it really is. And we feel honored, Eric and I, to work with each and every one of you and the notable contributions you make to these projects. So as an employee appreciation, we threw a little video together to say thanks from our heart, sincerely, for all of the long days, hard work that you guys do.
Yep.
Sometimes you guys are sort of, not seen with all of your efforts because the work just appears, but we see it and we wanted to thank you for it.
Yeah, thank you, and enjoy this next video.
Wow, we actually hadn't seen that video yet. That was a surprise for us too, or a reveal. So gets me a bit emotional. So just, it's about you guys. We want to thank you so much for all the work that you guys do.
Yeah, our staff is awesome. I mean, we're nothing without you guys. So really, truly appreciate everything you've done. Clearly, the pandemic has made this just that much harder. I'm always an optimist. I like to think that the silver lining is actually to think that the pandemic has made us better. We figured out ways to work as a team through difficult situations and done really well at it. I don't know. I can't say enough about how well you guys have done out in the field of just doing the best we can to do the highest quality work possible, try to meet those budgets and the expectations set upon us by our clients and our design team. I know that you guys all take it to heart, and we want you to know that we know that. So thank you. Really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's you guys and all your work that makes it a pleasure for us to go to work every day, and you guys carry the water and do all the hard work. We thank you so much for all that.
Yeah.
We'd also like to thank the architects and the design community for providing all of the great designs that we have the pleasure of building. And last but not least, we really want to thank our clients who, let's face it, someone's writing a check at the end of the day for all of us to do the work that we do. And we have some incredible clients that are forward thinking, allow their architects to take some risks with their design, which makes it fun for us to build. It's a real pleasure and an honor to do this work for you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in and enjoying our little live stream Oktoberfest. I don't think we managed to screw it up too bad, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. There's still some time left. A few other quick thank yous. We want to thank you to all our subcontractor community. We want to thank Belief Agency. Those are the folks that are doing all of this for us. Great team. Did the video montage that you saw lastly there. And then everybody that was in the videos, thank you so much for letting us cajole and arm twist you into doing some really silly stuff. So.
No, that's an important point. We get to work with so many different trades and skills in the community. We got plumbers, electricians, roofers, cabinet makers, painters, excavators,
siding guys,
concrete people,
oh, you said that.
plasterers.
I think we got a beer.
Yeah, beer makers. Thank you. You guys are incredible.
Very much appreciated. This pandemic will come to an end, and we look forward to having a normal Oktoberfest next year. But until then, cheers to you all. Prost.
Yeah.
And thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
And.
All right. Well, hey, are you still here?
It's over.
It's over. Go home.
Go home.
Yeah.
It's over.
All right.
Done now.
Good. Good night.
Good night.